there, it's me, Sandy, and today I have, besides cough, something rare. Okay, so this is actually super fun to me because I ordered some samples. I went on a sample bender, 5 samples. That's a bender to me. So I know it's not to a lot of people. But anyway, I got 5 samples from Lucky Scent. I've worn them all. I have thoughts on them, and I love them all. So that's rare and fun. So let's just dive in. Okay, so I will talk first about, let's see. Okay, this one. This is by Pierre Guillaume, and it's called Intime.Extime. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Intime.Extime, Intime.Extime, I don't know. Anyway, it's by Pierre Guillaume. It's a 2022 release, and some of the main notes, so not listing all of them, but some of the ones that actually like I could smell and stuck out to me are iris, white tea, powdery notes, vanilla, and white woods. So this one is soft, feminine, powdery, almondy, irisy, and it reminds me a lot of a fragrance that I already have, especially on skin. So I'll just give you I'll tell you what the other scent is, and it's one that I love and I've done a whole video about, and that is Molton Brown Milk Musk Eau de Toilette. They smell really similar. I'm not going to tell you they're exactly the same because of course there's nuances that are different, and I didn't do a side-by-side, but I wear the Milk Musk quite often, and so I know it well. And this one really reminds me of that. It's beautiful, feminine, powdery, irisy, a little of that kind of makeup irisy, almondy. It's very, very pretty, very soft. Love that one. So that is Intime.Extime by Pierre Guillaume. All right, next we'll talk about Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724. So I wasn't sure what to expect. This one kind of got mixed reviews. Some people say it's just an aldehyde bomb and it's like too much of a good thing. Other people just don't like aldehydes at all. Other people say it smells too clean. Other people love it. Well, I love it. So I wore this and it is very clean. So I wanted to love Aqua Universalis, but to me it was a little too floral. It kind of reminded me of just like a, there was a scent that I wore in the 80s. I'm blanking on it right now, but just a Lily of the Valley scent, Jessica McClintock. And it reminded me of that actually. It was too floral. So anyway, this one kind of like, if you took a pinch of Aqua Universalis and a pinch of Petite Matin, and just kind of put those pinches in with something that is kind of like a laundry, soapy, fresh scent, and that's what this smells like. And I think it's really pretty, and I would love to find like a sale bottle, or you know, partial, or one of their, I don't know if this one comes in the 15 ml I think that they have, or maybe it's 30 ml. Anyway, that's very pretty, very clean. 724. Next, oh yeah, so Demi Rawling was raving on about Sospiro Vibrato. So I wore it yesterday all day, and it's beautiful. It is fresh, but it has depth to it. I forgot to write anything down about it, darn it, and I'm not going to refilm this. I remember that it has citruses in the top, and then I forget what's in the base, but it is deeper. So it's like fresh and interesting. It's not just a laundry scent or just a citrus scent. It's really pretty. I was wearing it yesterday. I gave my son a hug after church, and he said, "Oh, wow, you smell really good." I didn't ask him, you know, like, what do you think of my fragrance or anything. So I think it's a hit. It's beautiful. Of all of these, it's probably the one that I would buy last if I was going to go out and buy all of them, which I can't. But if I could, it's probably the one I would buy last, just because it leans a little more masculine to me, or I should say a little more dead unisex, so not leaning feminine at all. But it's unisex, so it's not feminine, if that makes sense. It's really nice. I love it. Next. Oh yeah, J Scent Sumo Wrestler. So this one, I've wanted to try this one for a really long time. This is a warm, spicy, powdery scent. So what I wrote down, I wrote some of the notes again. I wrote musk and sandalwood, heliotrope and patchouli, anise, eucalyptus, and violet. So the anise, or anise, I don't know, like licoricey, you know, and eucalyptus together give it a little bit of a, like a, kind of a medicinal edge, but like the good kind of medicinal. And then you get that heliotrope and patchouli really strong. And it almost on my skin gave off like Coromandel vibes a little bit. It doesn't have that white chocolate, and it doesn't have that certain Chanel, you know, but it's really, really nice. Like, this is possibly the first one I would run out and buy. It's really pretty, and they're only $80 for a J Scent bottle on Lucky Scent, and you can get 10% off codes, you know? So anyway, that is Sumo Wrestler. The name is off-putting a little bit, but it's really about the products that sumo wrestlers use to like do their coif, you know? And it's beautiful. It is very cocooning and warm and powdery and yummy and unisex for sure, but easily pulled off by male or female. So really pretty. I feel like I dropped one or two. I did. Okay. Next. Parfums de Valaya. So the minute I heard this was coming out, I was like, sign me up. So it's gotten all kinds of mixed reviews. Some people are just horrified by how it smells like something else. Well, so does everything else. I mean, seriously, people. Yes, it smells like Fleur Narcotique, somewhat. And it's got more orange blossom though. So to me, it's very pretty, very feminine. It's loud, it's clean, it's very fresh to the point of being cool smelling, you know? Like I can't imagine that you would, even by the end of the day, feel like you smelled sweaty and gross, you know? It would just be fresh and cooling. Sweet, yes, but not marshmallowy sweet or Baccarat Rouge sweet. So it's a different kind of sweet. It's like an orange blossom sweet, and it has vanilla in it. So I think it's really pretty. I think it's sort of like the best of everything. It's got a little bit of that sort of unique aquatic quality that Fleur Narcotique has. I can never say that. But I think it does its own thing, and I think it's beautiful, and I am in the fan camp of Valaya. I think it's really, really pretty. And last and not least, probably my personal, like, speaks to my soul favorite. This is Byredo De Los Santos. So this one, the minute I put it on, I was like, whoa, wow. This one really just like rings every chime that I have. It is woody. It's clean wood, but it's very woody. You get the Palo Santo, you get a minty quality, very much so, like a camphorous minty quality, and I love that. And I can't stop. Like, I just find it so addictive, so grounding. Like you would wear Tam Dao, or I would, for like a grounding, relaxing scent. This would be in that category for sure. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm obsessed with like that minty quality. And it reminds me a lot of one that I already have that I've talked about. And that is, oh, by the way, the notes for De Los Santos are sage, Mirabelle plum, which I don't really get. Other people do. Orris root, Cistus incanus, it's some kind of flower. Musk, olibanum, and ambroxan, and I think it's maybe the olibanum and or the sage that give it that kind of camphorous quality, because I have other fragrances with olibanum and olibanum and they have like that kind of minty quality. But anyway, and ambroxan, I think I said that. But what it smells actually quite a bit like, so much so that I'm doing a side-by-side today. And they're definitely really good friends. Next door neighbors. Maybe they even live in a row house. They're that close, but they're not the same. Is Ellis Brooklyn Apres, A-P-R-E-S. I love that fragrance. It's this woody, vanilla, minty, just like you're chewing Orbit gum in a pine forest. I love that fragrance. Orbit sweet mint gum. And this is actually very much in the vein of that type of scent. So if you love that kind of scent profile, you should definitely try De Los Santos. It's beautiful. I would say that De Los Santos is more grounding than Apres. That's probably the biggest difference. Like if I wanted to relax and spray myself with one of them, I would go for the De Los Santos if I had it. But they're very similar. So those are my thoughts on this complete home run sample order. That's so much fun. I hope that you found this useful, and I would love to know if you've sampled anything lately that you adore, or if you think that I would like. Have a wonderful day. Bye.